This is going to be a short stream. I just want to go over some of my replays and look at them because I feel like I found a new way to play Ryze in a really strong way. Like I think I broke him a bit, and in part I just stopped experimenting too much with all the crazy builds and just went for the late game damage, which is probably not a surprise for many that it works really well. And the only problem is that sometimes people feel like you have to win early to carry the team, because everybody knows when or the other lane starts feeding, you kind of want to carry and get ahead really fast. So this is why I started building all different possible builds to win game early, and sometimes you have to build some special build that is not for the late game, but you actually have to survive the lane. So you build something that's just not orthodox, to say. Yeah. Nevertheless, I stopped tryharding for Emerald for this season. I'm going to wait for the next season, try to have a stab at it. And this season, I'm just enjoying my life and going for normal games, which are fun as well. Nevertheless, I had some really good ranks, which I wanted to share with you. And yeah, let's enjoy. All right. Okay, here's my commentary to play against Cannon. Cannons are super hard sometimes to handle, and I think I don't know if audio is too loud. I don't think so. Cannons are super. Did I just say super? I meant super hard to handle sometimes, especially because Cannon has no mana problems, and he can just outrange me. So, wait, what did this Cannon build? Yeah, first strike. So first strike, Cannon outranges me, and he can just, yeah, basically free abuse, bully, and this contradicts what I said at the beginning, that I built the conventional build. The problem is, if you go phase rush here, you're not going to chase out Cannon because of his E. He's always going to be faster than you. And second, he's going to outdamage you when he picks first strike or electrocute. So it is really hard to lane against this guy. So this is where I like to go sometimes unconventional and pick electrocute to even survive the lane. Like if you go tank runes or support runes or late game runes, you're just going to start feeding at some point, because at level 6 Cannon is going to engage you and you're going to start feeding. He can one-shot you then at one point. So you have to get some early advantage on him. As a Cannon main, I know that it is very tempting to go all in all the time, but you only can really do this if you have some slight advantage. Oh, missing a huge Cannon minion there. That's bad. So as you can see, this is what you're attempting to do. You want to engage as Cannon, and you can actually do that if you have first strike or electrocute. But my strategy against this kind of stuff is just to outdamage early lane bully with your own electrocute stuff. And this is what Ryze can do easily because he has amazing early game damage. His damage stats are really, really good, and he scales very well. The only problem is that he doesn't have a lot of mana, so you cannot use it a lot. But additionally to doing a lot of damage, having electrocute and Ryze against to counter a lane bully is that your cost efficiency mana damage is really, really good. And I can't believe I actually was greedy here. I wanted to keep my flash, so this is why I saw him already dying. Like I can't believe that he survived this. So I guess it was his potion that saved his life, but he must have had like 10. I want actually to see how much health he had. This is actually crazy that he survived this. Yeah, let's see. Wait, Kennen has how much life? 22. I think even less before he activated the potion. Let's see. yeah. It was basically a 1/3 of a basic attack that he survived. So let's see. I can't believe. No, come on. Oh my god, he had 3 health? Oh my freaking god, I was right to be... I was like, I couldn't believe. I was like, what? He survived this? And now I see see that I was completely right. This guy was lucky as F, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe this guy survived. Alright, so here is Kennen getting a little behind in CS. Very little to CS. And got a little lucky. Alright, let's see what happens next. Yeah, so if you take... So this is a huge counter to take Electrocute and Ignite against Kennen, because you just have more early damage than him. Your basic stats are stronger than Kennen's. He has to rely on stunning you, right? He has to rely on stunning you a couple of times, which he managed to do a couple of times. But I outdamage... Oh my god, another miss. But since I outdamage him so hard early, that he can stun me 2-3 times and I still kill him, right? So this is how crazy of a counter this Electrocute Ignite build is. And it's a very, very special build. You cannot build this against Tryndamere. A good Tryndamere is just going to just sit back and wait until his time comes and just kill you. And you're being very immobile with your Electrocute, and you don't even have Ghost, so you're going to sit on your Ignite and Electrocute and become completely useless, while Tryndamere, for example, keeps farming the whole game and you do nothing, and the Electrocute becomes just a silly joke. But here, if you pull it off right, you become a monster. Kennen actually, because you also have good range, right? So Kennen can just... You can actually abuse him through minions. You're basically like a Yasuo, like a mage Yasuo. You can use your minions to out damage and poke Kennen, while his whole shtick, if you want, going all in, is going to be useless. He just cannot go all in because he just gets killed every time, right? Okay. I outfarm him. I killed him. And I think I'm getting the plating. So now I have even more XP than him. Yeah, this is basically a game over for Kennen here. And Bria tries to ult me, misses completely. Oh god, I hate this champ. What's going on here? Okay. Oh, it's a good gank. Yeah, so as Kennen you have also pretty strong basic stats, but it's not so impressive when you're against someone like Ryze. And here his luck left him. So with Cannon you have to get ahead. You have to get ahead, otherwise you become useless. Unless you have some really good team in late game, which is almost never the case in duo ranked. And if you have a really good team, you actually always stay valuable for the team. You can just ult in and stun everyone 2-3 times, which is really, really strong. But that doesn't work in duo ranks mostly. You're not going to get this kind of coordination. So what you actually have to do is to get ahead. First strike is really nice for this, but it just doesn't work against Ryze. Electrocute and ignite. Here he went full all in damage. He did his whole combo, and he just cannot. He just cannot. Is not able to. Do much. Let's say. How is my team doing at this point? Let me see. Okay. Briar is already fed. Not that she needs to be fed, she's broken SF. And okay, mid lane is doing pretty well. Irelia is being in the game. ADC is actually enemy ADC is doing really well. So actually it doesn't matter that we are getting ahead of Cannon. It actually does make a difference. Alright. So this is a huge OTP. Oh, it's an OTP on the other side as well, I just realized. So it actually is a huge thing that we are getting ahead. I think I mess up here, but I'm so far ahead. So far ahead. Oh, I don't mess up here? Okay, that was really good. I was actually seeing Briar and just waiting to take my platings. Ooh, damn. Damn, that was really good as well. I think this, I mean, if you have this kind of situation, here the enemy team doesn't have a tank top, but a mage, and this mage needs to be ahead, like Cannon, and he's just so far behind. You're really in bad shape as Cannon. You basically lost the game. So you will have to leave the lane and pick up some kills to get on your feet. Otherwise, you're just going to be useless, especially against a hard scaling champion like Ryze. Oh, okay, that was a really bad recall. I should have anticipated this. Mess up here. Yeah, nice. Good job. Alright. So this healing is really crazy here. This healing is crazy. Alright, let's see. So Bria basically helped us to get Rod of Ages really quickly. And we can already start scaling, which brings us in a really good position against to broaden your advantage against Cannon. I was already expecting this. Can I do something here? Nah, that was a waste of time. I respect the situation here because I did not see where all the enemy team is. I have the map, I have the view open, so we can now see where the enemy is, but I don't just go there if I don't see where the rest of the team is. Otherwise I could have just killed Cannon. Alright. So I messed up here once. I can keep abusing him. Let's see how the rest of the team is doing. Ashes for two. Okay, our bot lane is getting back on feet. So now it's pretty equal, I would say. Mid lane, Irelia has more CS, but Renekton has more kills, and he's Renekton. Bot lane. Oh, that's now the whole team is back on feet. Yeah. Now the whole team is back on feet. We keep abusing top and actually getting the first tower. All right. It's really good. You're still ahead. Level 12 and level 11 is a huge gap. So now my strategy usually is, and I don't know, I forget what I was thinking here, because it's... Damn, that was really good. That was really good. It was a at this point I feel like we're already winning hard, so I just stopped caring to be too careful and just want to stay ahead and dominate, and this is why I just went for this and it paid out. At this point you have to realize that when you're already dominating, you want to start to mess with the head of your enemy, and if you do stuff like I just did, oh damn, that was good, that was good. You what I want to say, and if you do stuff what I just did here, it starts messing with their head, you know, you flash in. He could probably have killed me under the tower, but he ran away, made a wrong decision. It's because he's behind, he starts making mistakes. And you have to use this when you get inside of the enemy's head. You have to keep I think actually he could have stunned and killed me under the tower. I didn't even have enough mana to do something if I messed up. So instead of being rational, I just count on him being tilted and making mistakes, and just went in for the kill. Wait, let me see. I think he actually could have defended this. Okay. Yeah, now but I run out of mana, right? Okay, it's not too much he can do. Yeah. Maybe just run in another direction instead of running in the same direction as my Q. It's actually very easy to dodge the Q of Ryze. Okay. Alright. Okay, now my team gets ganked brutally, and they actually get massacred. And now it's a right point why you want to have almost always teleport on Ryze, is because if you get advantage, then you're being basically like Shen. You're like a god. You can come everywhere and just bring up the equilibrium. Nice. Yeah, that was good. It was a really, really beautiful teleport. And now we pushed out the lane before, so Kennen can't really push in the tower. He can farm up a bit, but that's all. And meanwhile we massacred his whole team and are helping to get the objective. So this early game advantage, or not really early game anymore, mid game advantage on mid game is crazy. The only problem with not having Gathering Storm is that it's minute 18 and we don't have 8 AP more, but with Scorch we got a lot of advantage already, so it's fine. With Scorch you want to get early game advantage. With Ryze later it doesn't really matter that much, but the first 10 minutes it pays off a lot if you can actually bully the enemy. So we're teleporting in here, using our weight, carrying our weight around, but I think I might mess up here, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, finally get caught by Briar. Briar is a beast. Alright, so how does it look right now? I mean, we have some slight gold advantage, but it's it's more about the towers. We got more towers and more lane pressure. We might scale a bit better than them. I feel like Ryze is stronger in late than Cannon, for example. Briar can be outdanced, outplayed if she doesn't hit her berserk mode. I think we did a good job on this, but we also have a broken champ on Renekton here. So I'm not too impressed by Briar when you have something like Renekton in team. And Aurelia is not doing that well. Stay still, Aurelia, but it's not really doing much. And what about the bot lane? Bot lane is still about the same, I guess. I don't know. I think it's pretty equal still. But Shen Jin might just outrange the enemy. So maybe I mess up here, I don't know. I think at this point I don't even care, because I know I can beat them. Ooh, what's going to happen here? Oh yeah, just trading. Okay. That happened. There's a lot of stuff that's going on here. But I had also a really good team here. Ooh, messed up my Q, which is really annoying. Yeah, really big Ryze here. Oh damn. The CC got me. This is the problem. Would have killed 2 of them probably if that CC didn't. You can't find 3 people with Ryze and get CC'd 2-3 times. Okay, but there is the revenge on bot for an actual useful pressure for Drake. So my team is actually really good. They're using their advantages, their range. We have also a lot of CC with Rammus. So this is the problem with Cannon. He's not really. They're not really out CCing us. We have Lissandra, Rammus. Jin has a decent amount of CC. Ryze has a really good amount of CC. So CC wise, Cannon is not bringing too much on the table for the late game. So the only thing it stays is actually and he makes such a mistake, right? Have to see this again. That was really nice. That was really nice. This is one of the beauties for Ryze. You can actually catch people from recalling, making bad mistakes. I was pretty sure he's here. And at this point, you messed up the enemy's mind. You know, they don't feel sure in any bush. They think you're going to teleport at them and stuff like this. So you have to play a bit mind games, not let him ever recover from feeding. It sucks when somebody does to you, but it's what you have to do. You have to get inside of the enemy's head. So this is a really pretty advantage. We basically took we took first tower. We had more CS than him. Took the first tower, more platings, all the platings actually. So Cannon is really behind, like so much behind. His damage is useless, and that's the whole point of Cannon, and he cannot do anything. So this tower gives a lot of gold. Getting this as well. So I think the enemy team is basically outmatched here right now. The only thing they could have done is to get ahead, damage-wise with Cannon. He's behind. Briar is, I don't know about Briar if she's scaling well or not. Not really sure. She has a lot of heal back, but I don't know how her late game scaling is, to be honest. So seems to be easily outplayed seems to be easily outplayed when you have enough CC, and yeah, that's what we have been doing. Yeah, nice. Yeah, now the teaming up works well. Team is working together really nicely. We have a lot of bursts as well, so I think the main thing for the enemy team is that they can heal back a lot, but we have the necessary bursts to not let them get back on their feet. They still stay very dangerous, to be honest. Ashe is actually doing a lot of damage. Also a CC monster, and Nami as well. Just looking if this is not maybe a friend of ours. No. Yeah, so there is a lot of potential to come back, but we are really doing I was too fast here. We're really doing a beautiful job on getting those TPs in the right direction, and yeah, I have to slow mode this, because we are really. I mean, one of the most skilled things you can do with Ryze is to use those beautiful teleports in a really nice way and appear where the enemy doesn't want you to appear. So here we are really doing a beautiful job here. Not by missing the Q, that's not beautiful at all. Ooh, I tried to sidestep Nami, but didn't work. Yeah, okay, that was maybe not the best example of a really good TP, but could have worked if it didn't mess up. Damn. You have to be a really tanky tank to get that head on against Aurelia. Okay. Okay. Teleport ready. I think I'm worried about someone split pushing. And also I'm not worried about my team since they're very strong. So that's why I just go top, push out, hold my teleport ready. Yeah. Let me see what's going on here. I think I got scared off to team up like that because I just died, and so this is why I choose to do what I think is working. This is definitely split pushing here by being a really fed monster here. So this is why I choose to actually just use the advantage I have and split hard. Mirror push also. Oh damn. Oh, I messed up. I just messed up here as well. Okay. I guess I made a lot of mistakes in this game as well. My team is doing pretty well though. Okay. Now I'm like, this is I'm not sure if, oh god, I'm messing up again here. I thought this is going to be a badass teleport. I just messed up 2 times in a row. Okay. I just played really bad. Okay, I guess it happens. I guess it happens with games who go over 30 minutes. You start doing making mistakes. Let me recap what's going on here. Aurelia is back in the game. She's having kills now as well. Assists, CS. So I would say mid lane is kind of equal here, because Aurelia is Aurelia. Maybe Renekton slightly ahead. Our bot lane is actually stronger. Cannon is still useless, and Briar is well, KDA wise much better than our jungle, but yeah, Drakes are equal. I think it's a pretty equal game, so this is where you can shine and bring some advantage to your team. Let me see if this checks out. I think we got a bit cocky and started making mistakes. So yeah, so now they actually, it's pretty equal, only 1k advantage. So I like the split push by Renekton because he's a split pushing monster as well. Nobody can fight him basically. So what we have left is actually our advantage, our tower advantage. We have map pressure. We have map pressure, which is becomes a much bigger thing in late game than mid and early. Damn, Jhin is a monster as well. And here, I do what I do best: splitting, taking advantage of. Oh my god, this is horrible. I just okay. It's really bad. I mean, like, okay, I got the tower, I did a good split pushing here and just using the advantage we have, but the last 3 deaths were horrible, really bad, like unwatchable, to be honest. I did not know. I don't know if I would have reviewed this game if I knew I played so bad, but I guess it's okay to have sometimes to just mess up and show it as well. It's okay. This is why it is so important to have some kind of advantage and push tower. So even if you play bad, and this is going to happen, everyone is going to play bad, you can use the advantage you already have. So if you don't have the towers and drakes and stuff like this, then do I have teleport? Yes, but I know that the enemy is already here in position, right? So they already positioned themselves, and it is much harder to get the drake now since enemy is already at the right place. So I didn't think much of my team getting inside, but Ramos stealing the drake, which he did, was brilliant. And they're going to ping me right now where I am, right? But it was clear for me that we cannot team fight here. At this point, I feel like they actually have more CC than us. They have more potential than us in team fight, and so I didn't feel comfortable just going in. We got the drake, which is really good, and I don't think I would have made a difference if I joined the team, because getting 2 or 3 times CC this Ryze is just not going to do the trick. So I think that was the best thing we could have here, to just use the advantage we had and take an inhibitor. And this is actually a really close game. Which makes also for good games, because if it's a stomp, it gets boring. All right. Okay. I think she runs here. We cannot catch her. Oh, we can? Oh, okay. This is strong. This is huge. Damn. Okay, this is because she has what's called end of wits end or something in English. So I really are dying there, and us actually all scaling them starts to pay out. I really don't know about Briar's scaling and how much damage she does, and I know she's hard to kill, but I don't know how much damage she does. So don't know what to say about here. Just didn't investigate this champ too much. I just hate the champ. Yeah, okay. What about Cannon? He never found back into game. Look at this. He never found back into game. I think this is basically what it's pretty equal actually. The game is pretty equal, but us stomping Cannon is actually what brought back the equality, and we made some really good advantage, not the equality. Equality is bad in this. In this case, I think good calls, and lane stomp were that made the decision here. This is a huge game, by the way. This is a huge game by Ryze here. Though we messed up a couple of times, like really badly. Now Jhin is becoming a ridiculous monster, smiting people. Yeah, that was actually a huge teleport, right? Yeah, I want to see this again because I like this a lot. Good teleports are like bread and butter as Ryze. So we see she needs help. They need help. Yeah, that's good. Alright. I think really the map pressure and well, late game scaling on Jhin, Ryze. I think that's what made the game here. Good calls. What about build? Wait. Yeah. It's still not over, right? They still could actually. I mean, it's still dangerous. It's late game. If there is one mistake, you can actually lose this here. So it is really important to group in a good way here and to protect our carries, because one mistake and they can actually end the game. It's really late into the. We got the Elder. This was super important. So the late game scaling got secured. But yeah, the right. Yeah, Lissandra engages. Ramos engages. Ryze stays at distance, doing constantly damage. Yeah, that was huge. Yeah, that's GG basically. Teleporting into to secure the fast push, the quick push. Yeah, that's it. It was a team effort. But I think we had some edge. We brought some edge to the team. Damn. Huge game. Didn't even know how close it was actually. And now some posing, right? Nice. Alright. Wait, what time is it? I have to go to a repair shop. Alright. I think I got a bit time. Let me go to another game. Right, that was good. How much damage did you do? Yeah, that's we were the damage dealer, and you cannot say, you know, you were just fighting a tank so you could abuse him and deal damage. No, we actually the most damage, which is impressive against a Jhin and stuff like this. Alright, good. Alright, that looks like also like a nice game. Did I just watch this game? No, it's a different game. Okay, we did the most damage again. Okay, let's dive into this one. What happened here? Oh, I didn't even download it. What happened here? Let's see. Okay, we are against Gwen. Alright. So this is where I was having a lot of bad teams who were completely useless, and this is where I sometimes switch to first strike and electrocute, because I really want to do the most damage and to do damage, and maybe even become a glass cannon. This is the danger where you go these kind of masteries. You could become easy to kill, but you have the potential to scale fast and do some difference in the game. So I go first strike against Gwen, which is a bit dangerous, since if you mess up and she gets a kill, you become completely useless, like completely useless. And Twitch stole our first kill, damn it. And but if you get ahead, you're basically smiting the enemies. So there are ups and downs for this build, and to secure the disadvantage, basically you lose mobility and escape when you don't have phase rush. To counter this, it's not bad to take Ghost, so you can actually run and away or chase. So I think Ghost is a really nice addition to first strike. Okay, that was nice, nicely done. Let me see what is about. What's going on? CSing is okay. Team is kind of, yeah. Oh, the enemy. Now I remember the game. This is where our bot lane got stomped. I got actually a bit toxic here, because the game before this game, I think we lost because we had a bad Azrael, and the bot lane was feeding as F, right? And so I got a bit pissed because again the Azrael started feeding and the Twitch started stomping. Yeah, this is where the lane got stomped, and our team started to, and Azrael started to surrender, to give up, and this is where we actually really carried, like even more than in the game we watched before. I think these are the seasonal highlights of. I'm not going to play ranked this season anymore. It's just too stressful and I don't have time. But yeah, those are definitely some really good games here. Got lucky to bring Ryze back. I wonder how is he going to check out in the next season. I'm getting camped here, by the way, by this Shaco. So not a good life right now. And this is going to be crazy. Like, this is going to be crazy. Complete outplay. I guess see the counter gank by Hacker. Have to go back because we are being one shot almost. Recover and go back in here. There was no chance to help Hacker here, because I had to go back to not get one-shotted. Abilities being on cooldown and a lot of stuff like this. Yeah. So that was really nice. So we actually escape. So that was huge. That was huge. That was huge. Let's see. We have more CS, more kills, double buff. Okay, that's a really bad sign. The only frustration we had here is I think Annie is going to be losing a bit. In short, Let's see. But we're really, really strong now. I see the gank. Yeah. I'm escaping for the second time really nicely with my teleport, being proud of myself while while Twitch is basically killing everyone on bot lane, getting bigger and bigger, becoming a big fat rat. While I'm being, while Shaco starts living top lane, which is actually not a bad thing, by the way. What Shaco is doing, he's basically, I mess up here, I think. What he's doing here is basically trying to make top lane a win after Twitch is being a god right now. So it is not a bad thing what Shaco is doing here. But, a huge but, I think where Shaco messed up is he is not really making that much of a difference here. If he loses the Drake. I think this is where I ping Drake. I say, dude, you could have taken the Drake here, but he doesn't, right? At least take the Drake when I'm being camped. You know, this is what you should be doing as jungle. Like if you're getting camped, just use this. If top lane is being camped, use this and take objectives. It's fine. And I think the second time Shaco is top, Heka is going to realize that he can actually now just take the Drake. And this is where maybe Shaco lost the game, because we're going to win here. Because he just didn't use the advantage bot lane had to maybe even stomp bot lane even more. Maybe push to the freaking inhibitor. And just take Drakes. I think this probably would have been better than trying to help a losing lane, which this was for Gwen, right? This was not a good look. And yeah, so this is huge for us. Yeah, we are popping off. And teleporting. Well, let's see. I mean, imagine this Kaidiedo, we are... and here Heka blocks him. I say, dude, why do you don't have to help me, but don't block me. And he said, yeah, I was watching the map or something. Alright, Twitch is being a god right now, so let's see if he can stop him. Probably can, because, you know, we're going to win this. Alright. So it doesn't look that well. Enemy has so much more gold. It's basically a stomp for the enemy team. And I think yeah, this is what I announced is going to happen. Annie's losing lane. But Gwen keeps making mistakes. Later she's going to flame Twitch, by the way. Probably she should have, because Twitch is going to become a bit cocky here. So I see Twitch going there, and I recall instead of taking the tower, right? Here I tried to save Heka, but not much I could have done here. He's just going to be chased down. Yeah, he got chased down. Yeah, right. It's fine. So Twitch is actually advancing here. Of course, we didn't see him in game. This is just full sight turned on. Okay. Damn, this was huge. Twitch did not get a shutdown on us. And Annie got a kill. We need a strong late game burst OG like Annie to scale well. Here we follow up to help her against Gwen. Gwen gets a kill out of it. Shaco, well, I don't know. I mean, at some point Shaco becomes useless. He was camping a lot, but in late game he just loses the grip. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Let's go in. Damn, Twitch gets annihilated again. Making a lot of mistakes. I think this is the problem of the most Twitches, right? They hard stomp the bot lane and then they think they can do everything solo. And well, if you get a lot of burst and CC on mid and top, and you think as Twitch you're still going to carry solo, then you just lost the game because you took all the gold, the whole team invested in you, and you're starting to feeding and giving your shutdown gold to the team. So this is how a lot of Twitches lose a game. A lot of Twitches lose a game like this. Okay. I feel like I'm criticizing Twitch, the streaming service. No, I just mean the champ. Alright, so Twitch is being alone here. I think he thinks he's the hero, you know, he's being very clever and stuff like this. But you know, as Ryze, we don't care if you're clever, we just come and kill you, right? Just CC, EW, and then you're just dead as Twitch. So him thinking he's going to carry alone is just a fantasy, you know. And to live this fantasy, he has to go back on bot where he's had success, but he has no chance against us. Here I have to run with Ghost to get in better position against Gwen, because Gwen is a late game monster. She can actually, she has so much sustain, she can always come back and kill you. Even a 0-10 Gwen can one-shot your team in late game, so I think I tried to catch her here. Yeah. Didn't have to teleport, we had Hacker and everything here ready, so that was useless, I guess. But at this point, enemy team having so much advantage, you just want to secure every situation and play perfectly. This time you cannot just let anything go. Let me see the stats. Heka is doing okay. Shaco is still carrying a bit more. Annie is getting back into game from 1-3 to 3-5 is actually really good for her since she's scaling too late. And as is also starting to get back into the game, and Zyra is always good since she's seriously trying to do this is troll. This is desperation. They're starting to get desperate. Desperate. And this is actually where Hacker messes up. He's still doing the Baron while here fighting a monster Twitch. Yeah, he actually is Hacker where he messed up here. That is fine. I think two crucial things are happening here. First, we have a lot of scaling with Annie, which might be even more worth than Twitch scaling, since she has the CC, crazy CC and crazy burst potential, much more than Twitch. She literally one-shots people like with one spell. She can stun and kill them. And second factor is that so I would say we scaled better into late here, while Shaco is just becoming useless and not that far ahead. And second thing is, I guess, Gwen losing the lane, and so we basically made Gwen useless and or almost useless, and they have a useless late game pick with Shaco. So I think this is very important. And this is also very important what just happened here, because we are fed as well, and miscue, of course. We are fed as hell and get into enemies back, which is crazy. And now that Twitch is dead, I mean, they're useless. They don't have anything left. Like, this is the next problem, maybe the third or the fourth reason why we are actually in a good position, because we're not that squishy as them. And they have all their money on one champ, right? If Twitch doesn't carry, they're losing, and so all their hopes and dreams are relying on Twitch, but Twitch is being just too callous. He makes too many mistakes. I guess now I understand that Gwen is actually flaming Twitch. He's a bit too sure of himself, and we just destroyed his fantasies of solo carrying by just teleporting in his back. All right. And our teleports keep being brilliant. Here, that's what I mean here. Look at this. This was a solo kill by Annie while I was stuck fighting against Zira, right? Am I right? Yeah. No, not Zira. What's this champ? Zoe. Yeah, so I got stuck. A lot of people in certain portals getting stuck. But yeah, I was stuck here and couldn't really go past Zoe while Annie literally solo outbursted Twitch, right? So we have just more champions which outburst Twitch, right? So, and Twitch is the only thing they had. What about Heimerdinger? Heimerdinger is, I don't know, not fat enough to do something. And here now we're just going for the kill. We don't care. Yeah, you cannot have a Heimerdinger into Ryze, right? I just ignored his ult and everything, just went in and killed him. So I think the team comp is also another factor here. But of course you still have to use the team comp to shoot the goal. Even if you have all the stars and cards aligned for you, you have actually still to do the job. And I think we managed that very well this game. Okay. Then there is one last action of Twitch on top where he's going to try to kill us. Let's see. Here I throw my team at them and I don't follow up. I don't follow up because sometimes they just run, so you want to secure. So you want to close the door so the enemy cannot run, right? So this is why I do this, not to save myself or anything. It is just to you know, maybe if your team is here, they can just run away. But if I stay behind, I can just close the door here, right? So this is why I did this, and this is brilliant. Look at that. I mean, the whole thing was brilliant by the team and stuff. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. All right, let's see what we do next. Gwen is base, okay. We heal up. Okay. Alrighty then. What do we have for? Oh, this is also nice to see the build, right? I've what's it called? Not Spirit Visage. Oh, of course, Spirit Visage. What am I talking about? Right. So I have Spirit Visage. Didn't even recall from the first fight yet. Oh, and Twitch comes as the hero, right? He is fed. Twitch 12 kills. Yeah, I don't need a team, Twitch. That's what happens, man. That's what happens. Here we ignore the support. This is why you need Spirit Visage, right? You want this beautiful 25% additional healing on this guy if she didn't have ult. And if I played it a bit better, maybe. I think I have a triple kill here. So you have, I think Spirit Visage is, if the enemy team has so many squishies like Shaco, Twitch, Zoe, Spirit Visage is beautiful. Because you don't need additional damage, which already also you get with some kind of cooldown reduction here, but you don't really need it, since you're against Fukushis and you scale very well. But your healing, your sustain and tankiness are amazing, so probably one of the best items for Ryze against Squishies and as magic resist. Alright, I think that's it, yeah, we're finishing. We did our job by basically triple kill them almost, and team just finishes. Alright, I just thought I share those masterpieces. Nah, it was decent games. It was like really the game before was much more of a war. This game was enemy basically stomping us the first half of the time, and for some reason we just turn it around. Maybe for Ryze reasons, right? Maybe for this reason here. And I think Gwen messed up here. So Gwen should have. I think if Gwen were about doing that well, right? She could have. The whole dynamic would have changed drastically. She could have tanked more and deal more damage, obviously, and CC people, slow them. But I think turning this guy into a useless late game champ, which that happens automatically with late game, and making this guy useless as well by having this guy here doing like crazy amount of damage. Yeah, I think that changes the dynamic a lot. So we did actually carry this game hard, not just by damage, but actually stomping this and doing a couple of right TPs. All right, I think I have to go. Important business to attend to. I just really wanted to share a couple of replays of my last ranks this season. Bye bye.